And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Minor League Baseball from the AA level coming up. It's the San Antonio Missions taking on the Midland Rockhounds. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And our pitcher in this game, Parker Dunchi. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he doesn't have overpowering stuff, so it's important that he finds his rhythm early. I think the easiest thing for him is to trust that catcher. Catcher's been in the league a long time. He knows these hitters. Whatever fingers he puts down, you nod the head and you throw that pitch.
Here's the center fielder, Tim Lopes. And a pitch. That clips the zone, and we're underway here this afternoon. Good eye in that spot. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. McDonald raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. Let's take a look at our lineup. Their opponent on the mound today does run into some trouble finding the strike zone at times. So, Singy, I got to figure part of the plan, be patient, be selective today.
Yeah, you know coming in, regardless of, what that first inning is going to look like, you know his history. You don't want to help him out. You've got to be patient and make sure that when you attack, that it's a pitch that you can do some damage with. Otherwise, just build up some traffic on the base pass, push across some easy runs, and perhaps get into some of those gap arms in the bullpen.
Wander Javier stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. The pitch. He goes down looking.
Batting third.
Now it's the right fielder, Joshua Mears. First pitch just misses. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Line drive, speared at first. He steps on the bag, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Back here at the ballpark, towing the slab in today's game, Efrain Contreras. What do you look for here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And stepping in is the speedy Logan Davidson.
The shortstop, Logan Davidson.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Out to center. Lopes makes the grab, one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Mickey McDonald, the next to hit. Outfield playing pretty shallow. In there, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Mears settles under this one. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Jeremy Ironman. And there's a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Welcome back. Top of the second, and now Juan Fernandez.
Juan Fernandez.
Here comes a pitch. This one in the air, right field, and it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Yeah, the batter now, Lucas Dunn. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
2-2 down. Now that's smacked to right center. And a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now here is Grant Little. Line drive, base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
That's 3 singles in a row. Good pitch, slider down and away. Just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson. Line drive. McDonald makes the grab. Both runners tagging. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it. But a really good job of getting that run in from third.
2 on, 1 out. Next to hit, Albert Fabian. First offering, and it just misses.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Inside, just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0. In the air, out towards left center. Calabui makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 2-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Michael Cantu getting ready to hit. Rip to right, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Lopes in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. The next offering misses, and it's 2-0. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Beck fires it to the plate, but it's offline, and they're up by 3.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
First and second, 2 down. And here is Wander Javier. Now this is in the air down the line. McDonald puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The Missions out front here, 3-0. Bottom of the second, and here's the catcher, Tyler Soderstrom.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 1. Cold strike right there. Left-hand batter waits. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
The 0-1. This one high in the air to left center. Lopes racing over to make the catch.
Batting 6, the left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Chase Calabwe. That one's in there, 0-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Two down, nobody on. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Man at first. And now the first baseman, Daramis Garcia. Swings through that one. 0-1. Calabwe, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch is inside, and the count even 1-1. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Lopes right there to make the grab, and that ends the inning. And welcome back. And now the right fielder, Joshua Mears.
The right fielder, Joshua
Mears, 22 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
now batting, the first baseman, Juan.
And now it's going to be Juan Fernandez. Singled and scored his first time. Fernandez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 205 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-1.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next one just misses. And that's ball 2. And he deals. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The air out to left. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And now Lucas Dunn. And a rope into center field, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
First and second, 1 out. Grant Little digs in now. Ripped on a line. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging for third, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackson Merrill.
So 2 down now, and here is Jackson Merrill. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Bounced up the middle. Bowman. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. So they strand a pair. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Missions have the advantage, 3-0. Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Trenton Brooks. And first offering is fouled off. Brooks in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Next offering is in for a strike.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
The 0-2. Got him looking. And that's the first out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Davidson batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Bowman over at first with 1 away. Just missed.
Outside.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Bowman rounds second on his way to third. Bowman coming home. He'll score easily, and it's now a 2-run game.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Mickey McDonald. Flied out his first time. 0-1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Fouled off. He was late. And here it comes. Smoked into left, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Digging in, Jeremy Ironman. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Righty to the plate. That's to third. On the run, sends it over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Soderstrom. To the right side, Merrill. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. The Missions on top here, 3-2. New inning getting started, and now Albert Fabian.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The pitch. That clips the corner. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Here's the catcher, Michael Cantu. And he's already singled in this game. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Fabian gets his lead at first with nobody out. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
In the air, out towards right center. Beck makes the grab on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So up next, Tim Lopes, 1 for 2. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. That one out to right. McDonald under it. 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop,
Wander Javier will hit next. Ground ball left side. They take the force out. That ends the frame. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. We're midway in the 4th. The Missions have the lead, 3-2. Bottom 4, and now the center fielder, Austin Beck.
center fielder, Austin Beck.
Contreras back to work. Outside.
Looks like he's still trying to find a consistent release point in that curveball. That one just sort of popped out of his hand. No real command and finish to it. It's going to be real important for him to finish that pitch, throw it down in the zone where he...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that is gone. He powers that one out to left, and we're level. It's 3-3.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Efrain Contreras done for the day, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Jordan Guerrero into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 64, Jordan Guerrero.
At the plate, Chase Calabwe. And that's a base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now, Daramis Garcia. First pitch just misses. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Here's a 1-1. Now a pop-up on the infield. Cantu puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brenton.
And now Trenton Brooks went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in there for strike one.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
And the 0-1. Foul ball there. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Calabwe, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
And here is Cooper Bowman. Popped up. Merrill sizes this one up. Nice grab on the run. And that'll do it. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Joshua Mears. The wide to kick the pitch. There's a strike.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one, 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
Next pitch is outside. The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now it's even up. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Chopped to third, and he grabs it in foul ground. 3-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Fernandez. First offering, and it just misses. Out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Here's the third baseman, Lucas Dunn.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And that one is lifted in the air. Beck makes a nice running catch. Halfway home, tied at 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's going to be Logan Davidson. And a pitch.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The 0-1. Next offering is outside. And the right-hander deals. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now here is Mickey McDonald. Foul ball. Davidson on at first, nobody out. And that one fouled off.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Now the third baseman, Jeremy Ironman. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Fabian pulls it down, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Soderstrom.
And here's the catcher, Tyler Soderstrom. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And the righty deals. Now a fly ball to right center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. And welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the DH, Grant Little. Dunchi back to work. Little goes 6'1", 25 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, Booth, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
That one a little bit high, and a count 2-1. The wind and the pitch. And that one a little bit high.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Got a full count.
Swing and a ball popped up, and it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Parker Dunchi done for the afternoon. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Pitching change here. Brady Feigl.
For the Rockhounds, number 43, Brady Feigl.
So digging in, Jackson Merrill. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. On the ground to first. Feeds to second. Out there. A sensational double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's the left fielder, Albert Fabian. And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now Michael Cantu. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And the batter now, Tim Lopes. That catches the zone for a strike. Strike 1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch is popped up. Garcia brings it in, and that is the inning. 3 hits in the inning, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Austin Beck. And the right-hander back to work. And there's the strike. The pitch. Just missed. Pitching coach making his way to the mound, all quiet in the pen. So I guess he just wants to settle him down a little bit out there. Here's a 1-2. In the air, left side. Fabian hauls it in for the out. 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Derby Garcia.
Next to hit, Dermis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. That one hit to right. Mears glides to his left. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Wander Javier.
Wander Javier.
The right-hander back to work. On the ground to the left. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Mears.
And the batter now, Joshua Mears. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right side, McDonald settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Juan Fernandez. That smash towards center. Snags it on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
With the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Welcome back. Now it's the DH, Trenton Brooks. And a pitch. And that one off the outside edge. Right-handed reliever. Check swing. Went around. And it's 1-1. Out to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
No, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took one extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
Here's the second baseman, Cooper Bowman.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And he deals. And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Struck him out looking. So the batting order turns over. Here's Logan Davidson. That one's in there. And it's 0-1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
That's in for a strike at 95. That is strike 2. Here comes a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Popped up. That one gets down for a hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Here comes the throw. Runner around third on his way to the plate. One runs in there safely. It's 5-3.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the Parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting a second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Now at the plate, Mickey McDonald. 1 for 3.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
In for a strike, and that's strike 1. Slapped foul. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. The new pitcher in the game, Aaron Leisure.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. High fly ball out into left center field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jeremy.
So 2 down now, and here is Jeremy Ironman. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And he pumps it a strike. Popped up. Merrill moving under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Rockhounds with the lead 5-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Miguel Romero.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Leading off, Lucas Dunn.
San Antonio, the third baseman, number 8, Lucas Dunn.
And here it comes. And that one is inside, ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Charles Hall preparing to come on if needed. Righty to the plate.
Ball, that's it.
And that one upstairs. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
The pitch. And that one is in for a strike. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And next is the designated hitter, Grant Little. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Misses off the plate. And that is ball one. Runner at first with no outs here. Strike on the inside corner.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next pitch off the plate. And a count 2-1. Kicks and fires. That clips the corner. The 2-2 on the way. Just off the inside edge.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if...
In there. Sets him down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And here is Jackson Merrill. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Dunn stands at first with one out. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Out number 2.
Now back left fielder, Albert Fabian.
Now the left fielder, Albert Fabian.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Dunn around second, headed for third. Dunn headed for the plate. He scores, and they trail by 1. Safe, and with 2 outs, the tying run is at third.
Well done. Drives in the run. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple. And now looking for a great 2-out at bat to tie it up. Probably going to take another base hit, though.
2 outs with a man at third. Michael Cantu, the next to hit. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. The pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're dialed into the show. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Soderstrom.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one's gone. He powers one out to right field, and they add to their lead. It's 6-4.
Blue, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Here's the center fielder, Austin Beck.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on the next batter.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. That's a strike. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's one away.
Number 25, Chase Calabwe.
So up next, Chase Calabwe. And a foul ball. And now the 0-1. Base knock, center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting.
And now the first baseman, Daramis Garcia.
Garcia.
Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. And fouled off. Here's the 0-2. That one down the line. That's a hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And now the DH, Trenton Brooks. That one's in there, 0-1. And now the lefty. One out. Runners at first and second. Left-hand batter waits. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Cooper Bowman.
So digging in, Cooper Bowman.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And first offering is fouled off. Calabui, the lead runner at second. Garcia at first. 2 out of the inning. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. That is the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Back after this on the show. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Charles Hall.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Tim Lopes now at the plate.
Tim Lopes.
And a pitch. And that one missing low. Hall measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So up next, Wander Javier. And ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The tying run at the plate. Bounce to third. Sends it across to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
Now batting.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Joshua Mears digs in now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
0-2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Juan Fernandez. Into center and a base hit. Lopes around third. He will score, and it's a 1-run game.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's the third baseman, Lucas Dunn. And that's in there for strike one.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Ground ball up the middle. Davidson. And that is the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the eighth at home. Come out in the ninth, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Missions, 5 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.